One thing about me, once I get my hair braided up, it's over with. I'm in that mode where I'm locking in and I'm trying to get that, I'm trying to secure something finna be secured. I'm working hard on something. Even though I'm always working hard on something, it's just something about when I braid my hair up, it just makes me feel like locked in. I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Be wanting to go for a run every day. Be wanting to put my hair in a bun and just jog around the city 7 days a week. If you know, you know. I'm locking in though. I just came out of a deep sadness. I done shook back. And I'm 100% focused. I got 3 jobs right now. So I thank God for that. And I'm just working my ass off. Straight up. Working. I'm really excited to start buying inventory for the lounge again. I thank God I was able to spend time with my baby this month. Because that bag ain't been proper. I done spent so much freaking money. Honestly, after paying all that money to get my car fixed, it just put me in a fucked up situation, and then losing my job, and then life. But I thank God my brother's graduation was successful. I thank God I was able to spend time with my baby this month. Those are 2 major things I wanted to accomplish this year. And the 3rd major thing I want to accomplish this year is furnishing the lounge. So the rest of this year, I am dedicating to furnishing the lounge. And I'm really excited about it. The Impact Cafe is currently 60% complete. The Muse Room is about 25% complete. And the Entertainment Center is 0% complete. The micro kitchen and our restroom are also 0% complete. But by the end of August, our Impact Cafe will be fully furnished. In Jesus' name. And after we accomplish that goal in August, we'll be locking in and laying out our Muse Room. So I'm just grateful for, I ain't gonna lie, January, February, March, April, May. This year it's been one hell of a year. It really has. But I've come to terms with the fact that if you really want peace, you have to carve it out. You gotta force it. You gotta fight for it. I'm not gonna say you gotta fight for it, but like, you have to really be intentional on creating a peaceful world for yourself. Because it's always gonna be so much chaos, heartbreak, so much to deal with and to manage in life, no matter what. So you have to carve out and create a world for you that is peaceful, that is safe, that is yours. Because ain't nobody else gonna do it for you, for one. And the world definitely just ain't. It's just not that. This shit is insane. It's chaotic. It really is. All we can do is make the most of it and carve out our piece in this world. And that's what I've been doing. I'm gonna be 30. This year I'm turning 30. 30. I'm really an OG out here. Like, man, the stories I could tell. A lot of the stories I will tell, but a lot of it I gotta take to the grave with me too. Like, I can only give away so much. But what I can give and what the Lord approves me to give, I will be giving in this lifetime. I'm giving it all. I'm giving it all out. I'm giving it all away. But at almost 30, I think now that I've always been very introspective, very deep. But now that I'm almost 30, man, I look at the world so differently. Just look at everything like, for one, how can I contribute? But for two, I need to make sure that I'm not stressing out. I need to make sure that my world, that my son has to exist in, and that the people around me exist in, is peaceful. I need to make sure that I am in a position where, like, I'm contributing positively to my bloodline and to what, you know, what needs to be done. The closer 30 gets, that's what I be thinking about. And then my son, he's turning 9 on July 21st. I have a 9-year-old. Free Onyx O'Neal, the Nugget. My boo is turning 9. July 21st, 2017. I welcomed a beautiful angel Cancer baby into this world, and he's gonna be 9. And I just think to myself, like, damn, when I was 9 years old, shit was fucked up. Like, man. His experience as a 9-year-old is nowhere near close to mine. And I thank God for that, and I'm proud of myself for that, but I gotta really make sure he's in a position where this shit that I done made so many mistakes and wrong moves. All the shit that I'm doing now just has to make sense, because I know how it's gonna affect him if it don't make sense. I know how it's gonna affect my bloodline. I know how it's gonna affect the bigger picture. I can't afford not to be focused on my purpose and be locked in, because it's gonna fall on my son. Like, if I don't do this, if I don't handle this business, it's gonna fall on my son. And I just don't want his life to be I don't want his life to be built on trying to get out of a struggle. Because honestly, my adolescence was spent trying to heal and recover, when really it should have been spent learning and discovering myself in the world, you know. And I don't want my son's trajectory to be that way. But it will if I don't handle this business. And so as I'm approaching 30, he's approaching 9. It's just like, okay, T, lock in, girl, lock in. The shit show, lock in. But that's why I'm sticking to my strategy that I've laid out for TBE Homework Lounge, but I'm also just sticking with the truth that I know is real, which is God has a plan that I cannot see. Whenever things don't go according to the plan that I thought about, I just am 100% certain that it's something way better, way more purposeful laid out, and I just have to have 100% faith in that. No matter what, no matter how it looks, no matter how it looks. You know what I mean? So, July is almost over. Scalp itching. Actually, what's the exact date? Let me see. Dang, I didn't know it was gonna be that hard to pull my calendar down. But I think it's the 16th though. Or is it the 18th? This month is almost over though, and I'm not taking no L's off nobody, but I'm also not putting myself in a position where I'm taking L's off myself, because I didn't change the trajectory of my entire life off making the wrong freaking moves. Seriously, and I can't. I just can't. I can't do it. So everything has to be intentional, purposeful, and it has to make sense. And as I'm approaching 30, I'm just 100% sure about what I'm here to do, what I'm on, what's my purpose. There's no question about it at all. None. I'm not confused, not conflicted. I know for a fact what I'm here to do. For a fact. Ouch. So I'm looking forward to furnishing that cafe. That, honestly, the Impact Cafe is my favorite room in the lounge. I haven't even brought it fully to life yet, but I just love how it feels already. But when I envision this space, I visualize it as like the coolest library that students would love to come to. When I really purchase the art, when I install the rest of those floating shelves and I set everything up the way it's going to be set up, it's going to make sense. Trust me. Trust me. It's going to make sense, and it's going to be so beautiful and captivating. I'm really looking forward to completing that space. I really am. And then the muse room, this is going to be our vibrant space. So the art in here is going to be really colorful. The furniture in here is going to be really colorful. In the Impact Cafe, it's more zen vibes. And that's what I want students to feel. When they first walk in, I want them to feel like at peace. I want them to feel like, you know, sigh of relief. I made it. I made it to my favorite place in the world. This is the place. You know what I'm saying? It's like that feeling when you walk into your favorite place. It's just like, lounge, sweet lounge. So yeah. It's taking some time, but truly it's only because life is unpredictable. only thing we can do is try our fucking best and never quit. That's it. As long as you do that, man, oh man, are you doing more than you could ever know. As long as you don't quit. You just keep on trying, you keep pushing. It's going to work out. And I'm just looking forward to things finally working out. Like, I'm looking forward to my bloodline. I'm looking forward to the legacy that my bloodline will lay out. I'm looking forward to putting myself in a position to where I finally brought my vision to life. Because so many people, I'm not going to say so many people have doubted me, because of course, like, I have doubters and all that, but that shit don't mean nothing. So many people are relying on me. So many people. And I just think to myself, like, you gotta do this for them. That's my motivation. But I can't continue to be in fucked up positions and trying to still, like, do this, and that. It's just, I can't do it. I done put myself in some of the worst positions because I'm fucked up, but I'm still trying to look out. You know? So, this time around, I've really put myself first. And I'm betting everything on myself. I'm putting every fucking dollar into this. And it's paying off. It's paying off. And when I can finally say I did it, when I can finally say I did it, I get glimpses of that image, so I know that it's attainable. But to actually experience it, I know it's gonna be like a dream come true. And so that's why I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna fold ever. Ever. I'll make this shit happen. No matter what. But I'm laying out things for the homework lounge. I changed things around for our rollout strategy. I decided that we're gonna do a TBE experience community-based campaign. So basically, whenever we open a lounge in a community, for the first 60 days, we're gonna open our lounge free to the public, because we want to build that community and build that relationship with the students and with the parents who will, you know, be bringing their students or allowing their students to come. Along with being able to introduce ourselves to the community, I just really wanted to be known that, like, even though we are going to be making money, and even though we are a business, there is nothing more important to us at our core, at the core of TBE Homework Lounge. There is nothing more important than connection and community. So for the first 60 days, at each lounge, I'm creating the TBE experience, which is the butterfly effect experience. And ultimately, this is going to be our introduction to the community. I just think it's going to be so beautiful, you know. So we'll be open. I guess it's kind of like what people call a soft lunch, But we're not calling it a soft launch. We're calling it a community introduction campaign. And that's going to be phase 1 of the rollout strategy. So the lounge will be open for free. We're not going to be open 7 days a week, but I have everything laid out to, like, you know, we'll have about 4 days a week that we're open. You still have to go online to purchase your ticket and gain access, because that's the whole point of, you know, the security and the VIP experience that we're creating here. But phase 1 is going to be our campaign. It's going to be a 60-day campaign. And then after the campaign, we're going to do an official grand opening. And I really want to lay things out, roll things out this way, because I want our grand opening to really be about the students. And I really want it to be something that they can be a part of. I really want the students to feel like TBE Homework Lounge is creating experiences and creating a world around them, around their interests, around what they care about, what they need. That's what I want us to do with TBE Homework Lounge and the Butterfly Effect Education and Enrichment Solutions. And so I'm excited to continue to work on this rollout strategy. I know the community is going to eat it up. I know they are. Then when we actually start fully operating, ouch, and we put that fee on them, it's just going to make sense, because it's like we open our doors for 60 days and didn't charge anything. You know what I mean? 60 days. For 60 days, the lounge is going to be free. Because I just know we're going to get that money back tenfold. And at the trajectory that I'm on right now with opening the lounge, it's looking like winter time. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, that would be a perfect time to, like, run a campaign. It's going to be election season about November anyway. So, you know, I'm just coming up with the strategy. I'm always strategizing. That's how much I got. Oh, my God. So much. But these back here are a little bigger, so it's not going to take that long. I think I'm going to do one more row. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that row right there. So I'm going to continue to lay out our rollout strategy. And then God gave this to me the other day. I'm trying to figure out how we could provide on-site childcare for our team members. Any team member who works at the lounge, I want them to be able to bring their kids to work. So I'm going to figure out how we can lay that out. That's going to be a game changer. A part of that offering came to me in, like, the vision of a family support role. So I'm going to have to hire somebody separately. Well, not family support, but this person is going to be in charge of making sure that our team members have everything that they need, making sure our team members are okay, making sure, you know, on the child care side of things, we have a consistent, reliable person, you know, watching the kids on the premises. So this is something I'm also developing, but these type of things are so hard for me because I really stepped away from childcare because it's a lot. It really is a lot. Like, it's so much. It is so much. But I'm gonna figure it out because we won't be bringing on team members just yet. But these are the foundational pieces, you know, that I have to lay out in my business plan. I just really want to lay out a business that positively contributes to the society. That's my vision. Oh, that's what I was saying. So we already have a 5 pillars stability model, but God gave me this 6th pillar. And this 6th pillar is strictly related to our team members. So childcare, mental health support, bill support, all that. That's not going to be that 6th pillar that we laying out. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I think that'll be cool. My hair done got so long. Long enough to braid. Mind you, I cut my hair about 2 months ago. Ball fade. Okay? You can't tell me shit, okay? You just can't. You just can't. Ooh, that feels so fucking good. You can't tell me shit. You just can't. And my hair is so thick, like. I know these braids look little, but that's only the ones in the front. In the back. My outside braids is little, but the rest of them braids, they regular size. Oh my God, that is so pretty. For the most part, this is going to be in a bun or a long ponytail. So, because I work a lot. Most likely, I'm going to go bun. Yep. Anyway, peace out.